They go play action now. Wilson. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Complete to
DK Metcalf. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead.
Good.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
Raheem Mostert, the ball.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. A shotgun snap for Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 2nd and 12, Newton, the first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he goes out right around the 39.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
54, right there. 54, Mike.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. Flush to his right. And James has it. And some room to maneuver. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Richie James, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Gold with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Mitch Wishnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. Play action. Now Wilson. Left side complete to Lockett. And he's taken down inside the 30. 18 more yards there and another first down.
Gain of 18 on the play. And the Seahawks first down.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. These two rivals played two of the better games in the NFL a season ago. You remember Week 17, it was Dre Greenlaw stopping Jacob Hollister at the 1 to preserve a 26-21 49er win. And that wound up both winning them the NFC West and earning them the #1 seed. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down, Seahawks.
From the gun, it's again to Cook. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
So that was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So out now is the Seattle field goal team. And his kick is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by this Seahawk defense. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Mike, check 33. 33. Come on.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there.
Out of the gun, Newton. Being chased out left. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown.
DK Metcalf.
DK Metcalf, his second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Michael Dixon to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. An incomplete, crisis averted, almost picked. Instead, 2nd down. Throwing again. Newton. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Right there. 54. Right there.
From the gun, here's Newton. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Mostert, a 7-yard pickup, brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43.
Again, Newton. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. The sack coming from big Dalvin Tomlinson.
Loss of 12 brings up 3rd down.
Check. Watch 54. Great. You don't want to know. Shoot.
Just beating the play clock is Newton. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Nope.
Jordan Brooks with it.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
He lets it fly from... That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
Yeah.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Darrell Taylor able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Right there. 54. Right there.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. He's time to leave. He's time left.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike.
You asking too many questions, bro.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Dancing to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a look. And it's a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they will set up shop, red zone territory at the 13-yard line.
All the practice, all the training, all the meetings. In this situation, I know exactly what quarterbacks are taught. Take care of the football. That's job one, paramount, because you cough it up here, you might be giving up 6 points real easy.
Tip of the cap to the defense, though, forcing the fumble. Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Not much there, only a yard. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.